how to make a wheel alignment tool for your Harley Davidson M8 Softail. Catch you inside.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well in these testing times. So this video, it's a follow-on from when I was talking about belt tension, adjusting belt tension. This is a wheel alignment tool. Now in the service manual they say you can bend and weld and rod and all that kind of stuff. And it's a very simple thing to do, but you don't need to have a specific thickness. And I'm going to show you how to make one of these, and also what you can use that you might have lying around the house. Okay, so this is a large split pin which I had. Basically I bent it into 90 degrees. You can use any kind of rod or any kind of thin metal like that, okay, like a coat hanger, something like that. Then you need some kind of marker. Okay, now it could be a rubber washer, it could be an elastic band, that kind of thing. It needs to be able to slide over your rod, as it were, but it needs to be able to hold its position. So all I've done is just wrap some insulation tape on it so that it is a tight fit for that little hole going through there. Otherwise it would just be too loose, you see. So this way it's nice and tight, right? That's how you make it. It's very simple. It only has to be 2 or 3 inches, 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. That's all really for you to get a good reading. So how do you use this tool? Right, let's get into it. Okay, so you can see the rear axle nut here on the left side of the bike, and on the forward edge there is a flat edge right there. So what you need to do is just place your one part of your bent rod on one side, and then you just line it up to the center of your nut. You can do this visually. You can buy tools and little jigs to help you find the center, but really all you need to do is just do that visually. That's central, as I can see there with my eye line. And that's all you're doing. You're finding that center point. Now you need to go to the other side to find the center point and see if it matches this. Right, let's do that. Okay, so now we're on the right side of the bike. There's the flat edge there, and this is your axle nut here. It's a slightly longer distance because the axle comes out a little bit more, hence why this needs to be a little bit longer. Otherwise you could cut it off there for the other side. You could get an Allen key really for the other side, but actually because it's for this side it needs to be a little longer. Okay, so you literally just offer it up and you measure to see if it's actually in the middle, and for me it is right in the middle. Okay, so that's all you're doing with the wheel alignment. You're essentially just measuring, is it angled either side, left or right, and is it equidistant on both sides? Now there is another way of doing it. You can get a longer, much longer rod from the swing arm bolt either side, and just do exactly the same thing if you really wanted to. But actually this is suffice just for wheel alignment. Now on other motorcycles, let's say back in the day, you know, whether they're Japanese, British or German or Italian or whatever, or American, you could do wheel alignment by just looking at the bike itself, looking at the rear swing arm, and then just taking a measurement either side. But then different bikes evolved. I'm talking in history here. Different bikes evolved, and some models you could look at the rear swing arm and see exactly if there was an equal space between the both swing arms, and others you can't because they had offset swing arms. And that's why you got rear wheels here with spacers as well, for that very reason. So especially with Harley Davidsons and American style motorcycles as well, they've adopted that over years, over many years now, I would say. So you can't really use the swing arm anymore. You have to have some kind of tool to measure that distance, whether it's gone forward or back. And basically you're looking at if one side is rearwards and the other one is forwards, or vice versa, to see if they're actually exactly the same, so it twists the wheel left or right in the rear swing arm, or the rear fork, as Harley Davidson would say. That's all you're doing. Okay, so in the next video I'm going to talk about actually adjusting the belt tension and adjusting the wheel alignment, or if you've changed out your wheel and you've put it back in again. So that'll be on the next video, but I just wanted to make a quick video to show you about a wheel alignment tool, how easy it is to make and how easy it is to measure. Because on Harley Davidsons they don't have markings, you know, on other motorcycles, whether it's Japanese or British or whatever, they actually have markings on the swing arm, so you can see how far back it's gone. They don't have it, so you need to have this kind of tool. Anyway, very simple to make and use. Hope you found that useful. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share, and check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. And I'll catch you again on another video. Bye now.